Welcome back to the Nerdiverse. I'm Danny,
I'm Cenk.
and here we are then, the finale of Echo TV series, and it's episode 5 called Maya. So simply just her name as the title. So
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to rate this at the end because we will be doing that as normal, as you all know. We do this where we'll give it a score of 1 to 10 at the end of this, but at the moment, it's going to have to take something pretty mega at this point to sway me. I think at the
I
moment.
think for me, it needs to wrap the story up nicely and it needs to tease something. Be it Daredevil, the street level stuff, like, Fisk, maybe the Ten Rings. Something
Yeah.
big for the street level, sort of criminal underworld sort of side of the storyline.
Well, they've been teasing a shitload of X-Men stuff recently, so we're going to get another X-Men tease.
I don't. I don't see any ties with X-Men though, so it would be weird if it did.
But
But yeah, so far I'm sort of leaning on it's better than Secret Invasion, but I still
Yeah.
don't think it's much of an improvement.
it don't take much though to beat Secret Invasion, mate.
True, that was really bad. Like I think that was the first MCU thing I've watched where I'm like literally just like, yeah, there was nothing good about it that I can say. Like usually I can find something positive, but in Secret Invasion
Mate,
that's literally
for
nothing.
me, it was the bit that annoyed me is he went in to do a mission and started off worse than when he started. It's like, okay, good one. Like that was
Well, just for like
honestly,
a spy thriller, that was just like
no
barely
spy.
any spy or barely any thriller. It was just, and then it just ends on like a stupid, like generic, like superhero ending, which like they've been mocking for like several series, like She-Hulk and stuff, and then they just do the stereotypical sort of trope ending, which just doesn't fit with the show anyway.
Yeah, talking of She-Hulk that you just mentioned it, that the lead actress has asked the question about season 2. She says, "Yeah, it's not happening." They realised they didn't make much money, so it ain't happening. Season 2 won't happen for She-Hulk.
I don't know about that. I heard part of that was kind of breaking the fourth wall trolling or something, but I don't know.
Well, that doesn't deserve season 2. Let's put it that way. Anyway, right. Shall we fire on into the finale then and see what this is all about?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Oh, let's do this now as well.
They are wasting so much of this finale on recaps and all this BS.
Yeah, here we go then, properly. Ugh. That's my biggest bugbear with this entire season, by the way. The amount of recap. Jesus.
Just wasted time for an already sort of limited time like schedule.
I wouldn't mind if the episodes were an hour. Do you know what I mean? Then you could kind of go, yeah, okay, that's fine. You can have a recap, but
Well, even if we had a longer season, but just 5 episodes, and we've just wasted like
yeah.
so much time with recaps.
Oh wow, she was just a bitch from a young age as well.
Wow.
Jesus.
Well, we saw her last time, like kicking, and sort of.
Wait, has she
knocked
killed
out
that
guy.
woodpecker?
Oh, so this was even before. Oh,
What?
do you think this might be a tribal thing? Maybe, I don't know.
I hope it isn't.
Oh no, she's just lying.
Oh my god, she's just
Never mind.
killed a woodpecker. Oh wait, no, it's still alive, but I love how fake
Mum
that
knows.
looked as well, by the way.
She's lying, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, she seems pretty messed up inside. Like,
Yeah, as a kid she was like this, even when her mother was in her life still.
yeah, I thought maybe it was just like all lashing out, like after her parents had died. But I guess she was always like that.
Can she really take the hero route then? Really? I don't know, because if you're this messed up, I don't,
don't
know.
know. Oh, in the comments, someone clarified on what her comic powers were. They were kind of similar to Taskmaster, so apparently she can sort of mimic the abilities of like other people.
Ah, right, okay. That makes sense then.
Yeah.
I hope it's not as dumb as like she meets the Hulk and can just mimic the Hulk. Like,
I don't think it'll be like that extreme, but say someone with like
Wait, hold a minute. What the fuck? So her mother was being properly serious when she said that she's a healer. I thought she meant she was just good with, like...
I'm guessing there's nothing she could do with her powers in the time of that car crash.
Or do you think she used her healing on her daughter? Maybe her daughter needed the healing, I don't know. No, she was dead.
I'm guessing if it is like mimicking, there's probably not much she could have done.
No.
In that moment. So yeah, after our complaints, we then went into another opening sequence, which has wasted even more time.
Do you know, it annoys me. It's like, it does the things that anime does, but anime has long seasons. That's the whole reason why it does, right? But it's got an opening, it's got a recap, it's... Oh.
I'm pretty sure we've wasted at least like 10 minutes of this episode.
I'm here for business.
Oh? Well, what can I do you for?
And then obviously there'll be, what, eight minutes of credits, won't there?
Yeah, true.
I bought in a sewing machine a few years back, and I was just wondering, maybe...
Well, blanked.
Because he kept it for her.
Probably. Seems like a good guy, to be fair.
So when do you got any business?
Like, she's quite stubborn, but he seems quite loving, I think. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You still have
And it wasn't for sale because he went out back and it was covered up, so...
Why?
Yeah, there you go. It's just
Well, when you brought it in, I cleaned it.
I'm guessing they have broken up, haven't they?
Yeah. I'm assuming that probably the whole, like, her daughter dying probably... their daughter dying probably really affected them.
Yeah, definitely.
He was probably going down the forgiving route. You should forgive, blah, blah, blah. And she was probably like, nah, no chance.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the case. Especially, like, all the conversations they've had about, you know, her being stolen and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'll get the door.
Excuse me.
It's okay.
Rude. Oh god, is that...
Let me out.
Oh God.
Oh.
He didn't fly off then. Oh no. This means he's going to take one of her family members captive next then.
Looks like it.
I didn't realize there
If
was...
option 1 doesn't work,
Oh, there always are.
threaten.
People come from all over for our Choctaw Nation powwows.
Is that right? Your necklace.
He does not care. He's...
Says I love you.
Oh. You sign?
I try for my niece.
Oh, I learned for my daughter. She's passed on now.
I've lost someone who I love. It's the kind of pain you never quite get over.
Yeah, thank you.
Who the hell's he talking about?
I keep it up now for my granddaughter.
Really?
I think he's probably talking about Echo,
Tell me
isn't
about
it? Maya, sorry, because he kind of feels probably he has lost her.
She come in from
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Good job, Maya. Look what you've caused.
Yep, probably. I guarantee, by the way, one of her family members ain't making it out of this episode.
See, I don't know, like... I'm like, do they have the balls to kill someone off? I'm like... This is one of, like, the sort of more mature shows, so I'm hoping they follow through with it, but I'm not sure if they're
Now-
going to pussy out.
That point you just said there about it being more mature, I wish we'd have seen more of that though. Like, they said it's a more mature, we had like probably a 2 minutes of content where it was mature.
I mean, those
Like-
fights were pretty brutal. Like, there were, like, headshots, like, bullets, like, people getting shot in the head, blood everywhere. Like, it was pretty brutal at times.
I wouldn't class it as Blade brutal though, I want to get to that level again at some point.
Oh
Sorry,
god,
guys,
it's
this
that
here
guy.
is, vendor parking, actually.
Yeah,
Right over there is
and that's
General
one of her other family members.
So, I'm gonna pack
They're probably
up
gonna, like,
over
set off a
there
bomb or something, aren't they?
So I can enjoy your indigenous fare from afar.
Yeah, okay. So if you're a vendor, though, they should have given you a little slit thingy to put up on your dash, because otherwise, if not, then the power...
Poor Biscuit.
Your 2 nice biscuits.
Hey, Billy Jack.
Oh.
Oh, it's a
bird.
woodpecker. What are you going to do? Kill that one now?
Isn't it the same bird that they've been seeing as well through the sort of...
I'm pretty certain it is,
moments.
isn't it? It's got to be, right?
Oh, is she starting to realise?
Yeah. I feel like the bird's a symbol to say, come on, we've got to move. Like,
See, it's just kind of dumb. Like, what did she think was going to happen?
I know, she's going
The whole
against
time
Kingpin.
she's like, oh yeah,
Kingpin.
I don't have anyone I care about. Like, what's going to happen? So, well, what did you think was going to happen? Why are you acting all panicked now?
Yeah, and like, you're going up against Kingpin. You know all about him.
Is he here?
He's either here or he sent a message.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
She's seeing her mum.
Yeah, what? Hold a minute.
I'm guessing
what?
this is part of the powers.
Maybe?
Is she actually there, or is this...
I mean, she can't be, right? So,
No, it's definitely, I think, like, her powers.
Force Ghost.
Yeah, basically. I think it's like... I'm guessing, like, through the power, like, all of the ancestors are connected. Kind of like Black Panther, you know how they go to
yes.
the spirit
Yeah,
realm.
yeah,
You can see, like, all the previous Black Panthers. I'm guessing it's something similar like that. See, I don't know. This just doesn't feel satisfying or justified for me.
no, I know what you mean. They're trying to hit his emotion. I can see what they're trying to do, but at the moment it's like, yeah, I don't.
I don't think her character's done enough for this arc to make sense. I feel like they should have just continued with like the villainry. I think that would have been way more interesting. And then maybe go through this a lot later on. Like,
I'm telling you, mate, she's going to end up part of the Thunderbolts or something.
I don't think she will. If anything, it'll be more like Heroes for Hire or something, which is like Luke Cage, Jessica Jones.
Yeah,
Iron Fist,
maybe that level
them
then.
lot.
Part of the Daredevil lot, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think she'll be in an Avengers level thing.
Oh yeah, there's her suit. I mean, it's a cool looking outfit. To be fair, I quite like it.
Like
It's
it,
nice,
it is an emotional moment, and they've kind of done it well. But at the same time, I'm just like, I don't know.
No, I think you're right. They've done it well, but for me, I don't care about Maya's character, and I think that's my problem.
They've done
Like,
too
I'm
much to
really
her to
struggling.
make her dislikable. That this doesn't
Yeah.
redeem her character.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like this sort of redemption journey should have been a lot longer, like over time. Like if there was a season 2 where she appears in Daredevil, I think it should have happened like way later on in that. Maybe
Yeah.
I feel like we should have continued with this like more sort of villain, sort of hurting, lashing out sort of character for a lot longer.
Well, isn't it bad that we actually prefer Kingpin?
Yeah, exactly.
It's bad
I feel like
that
that's
we
what the
actually
MCU
prefer
needs,
him.
though. We need more characters on the villain side who are likable and enjoyable to watch. And I think they could have had potential to do that with Maya in this.
Are you ready to power?
'Cause I feel like a lot of the villains are just one and done usually.
Yeah. Well, it's like Thanos. I loved Thanos, mate, as a character. I genuinely enjoyed watching Josh Brolin playing as Thanos. I thought he was like, and you actually relate to him a little bit, don't you? You go, huh? Was he that bad? Actually, with what he was trying to do, part of what he was trying to do actually made sense. But Obviously, Kingpin doesn't, but you know. There are likeable villains out there.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
With the weapons. Keep your eyes out for Maya Lopez.
How is Maya even going to stop this?
Well, I'm assuming her abilities.
Yeah, but if it is like a mimic sort of ability, like how's that going to stop guns and bullets from like gunning down all these innocents?
Well, is it a mimic as a? Does it work as in like she's in the vicinity or she's learned it off someone before?
I don't know.
Because, for example, Daredevil, if she's
That is true. That is true. Yeah,
Daredevil would kick all their asses. Like,
true. Maybe that will play a part into it.
and she's fought against what's his face, Hawkeye, who would also be very good at
True.
dodging
Oh,
bullets.
she's
stuff.
already here.
I'm sorry. There's no way people haven't noticed she's here though. Like the rest of the force is like, I mean, come on. I mean, come on.
I do like how they've like sort of captured her like disability with like the silence. I think it's done really well.
Yeah, it is. That one thing I will praise them on. I think they've done a great job of that.
I love how it's just like only the heartbeat you can hear as well.
But it must be so weird to act as a character where like you never talk.
I mean, she's actually deaf in real life, so
Is she? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even know. Oh, I never knew.
yeah.
Oh wow, that's pretty. That's fair play to her then. I didn't even know that. Yeah, I just assumed that maybe she learned sign language like as part of her role or
No,
something.
they actually casted someone for it. Oh god, is this going to be a sniper or something? I thought they were just going to like leave a bomb here and just do back what she did, but
See, are they full on going to just take them out though, or is Kingpin going to give her a chance one more time, or is he full on just going to show her the problem, like what happens when you say no to Kingpin?
I think Kingpin's already past that now. I think he's here for a reckoning.
He's probably right. To be fair, he's going to do his thing now, isn't he? I mean, normally when Kingpin starts throwing stuff and hitting things, he is in that I'm done.
Yeah.
It's time to.
Today.
Oh god, what's he going to do?
Oh, why do I feel like Biscuit's going to do something dumb?
He's going to be in here, isn't he?
Yeah, probably, and give her one more chance. If you don't say yes, then all you people die.
I'm not sure if she's even going to get that chance anymore. I feel like Kingpin's probably past that at this point. Man's got style.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, god.
Yeah,
He's
here he
got
comes
all
then.
of them.
One of these ain't making it out, by the way. Definitely not. He's going to make an example. And he... Oh, God.
Oh, she's having to sign for him.
Wait until the signal.
Oh, no. He spotted the sniper.
Is it a sniper though?
Oh, I'm hoping it is, mate, 'cause if it's an RPG, they're all screwed. Or probably a bomb squad. They might have already had the place set up. Uh-oh. What's he saying?
Oh god.
I like what they've done though, like they've turned Fisk's voice off for the moment because of her point of view.
Yeah. Oh god, it is an RPG. Are you kidding me?
Oh, for God's sake.
I thought that was going to be ridiculous when you said it. I guess
I
you
know,
are right.
but I said it because I thought it was going to be ridiculous.
Oh, here
Ooh.
it comes.
Here comes the trigger point because she's in danger, isn't she? So here it comes. Oh, it's game time now.
That's cool, that is.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, wow. All the ancestors, like, all of her line.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, that's cool. I like that.
Wait, it's passed through
Wait,
to
what?
them as well?
Yeah, how has she managed to do that? The hell?
Well, they're all family, aren't they? So they all have the same blood.
Family. Just waiting for Vin Diesel to turn up every time. Family.
What the hell?
Wait.
Biscuit, what the hell are you doing? Jesus Christ.
I mean, they wouldn't just sit in the van though, would they? They wouldn't just sit there like, oh, I'm just going to sit in this van.
I feel like one of them's going to get killed. It's probably going to be the grandma, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah, one of them's getting shot, mate. One of them is getting shot. Your aim better be good, man. Your aim better be good. Because if that RPG goes, a lot of people die.
Wait, what?
Nice! Oh, it went up in the air. Fireworks!
Seriously. So he sees a guy pointing a gun at him. Instead of like moving or doing so, he puts the RPG down and goes, "Wait, what? Seriously?"
Yeah, a bit dumb, but oh well. Now, I'm sorry, Kingpin would just wipe the floor with a lot of this right now. He'd probably just be like, right, bang.
She's got more even footing at least now. You remember, he is a juggernaut. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Seriously? That's it?
No, I'm not believing that for a second.
What is this?
No, come on!
What is she actually doing, though?
She's healing him, isn't she?
No, I don't think so.
Wait, what?
Oh, is
She's
this...
tapping into his memory.
That's the war that he's been seeing in Daredevil. This is his childhood home, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is what his father was doing to his mother, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
And this is where he gets the hammer then. I mean, it is quite heartbreaking when you think. That's why I like his character, because actually it is.
Seems you're right. It does seem that she's actually trying to heal him, like heal the trauma.
Yeah.
What did you just do? What did you do? Huh?
What did she do?
What did you do?
I don't know. I don't actually know. Did she erase the memory or something, or did she?
What's going on with him?
I have no idea, but he looks completely lost.
Like, has she healed, like, the pain that Fisk has been through, so he's just, like, not got the drive anymore or something? Or has she taken away his strength?
That fight's really annoyed me, sorry.
No, it's annoyed me as well.
Oh, just like, I'm sorry, no. I'll talk about it in a bit, but...
Yeah. So I'm guessing this is supposed to symbolise how she hurts people but then heals them.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the whole episode's really been about, isn't it? She's healing everybody that she hurt all those years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's like healing herself as well, but...
Well, but she probably never got over her mother dying and her father dying still.
Yeah, she
yet.
never really healed from
not
it, so I'm
chance.
guessing this is her healing. She's gonna go to her family meal, or...
I'm assuming that's what it'll be, mate. to close it down properly, it'll be a wholesome family
Wholesome
meal.
family moment.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Feels like the
It'll
exact
cut-
same ending as She-Hulk.
I know. It'll close out here in about next 20 seconds, and then we'll have an end credits scene. You see, I hope the end credits scene is going to be Kingpin, because I actually want to know what the hell's going on with him. Because I don't want to have to wait for that. I want to know a little bit.
I hope
know.
so.
Because
If they just killed
I don't understand.
like all the coolness of Kingpin, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh yeah, can you imagine? All this is achieved is basically get
Just
rid of the
nerf
Kingpin.
Kingpin. Yeah, they brought him back just to nerf him and make him shit.
I want to
Right,
meet with
here we
all
go.
the remaining.
Oh, is this it? Ah, good job.
We need to stabilize this situation before it spirals out of control.
What is up with him?
Oh,
Describe their ideal
Wait, what?
candidate. It turns out most voters want somebody who is a fighter. Which
so this is the storyline they're going for.
There are legitimate problems in the city right now, and the voters want somebody who understands the pain they're going through, who understands the frustration they're going through.
Exactly right. A bare-knuckle brawler would do well in this race. An outsider, somebody who is not afraid to take on the establishment.
But wouldn't that
This is a
candidate have
comic book
emerged by now?
storyline.
The question
Is
that
it?
demands
Yeah.
for so many people, is that candidate even out there?
There's no doubt it is late in the process, but there's still a window of opportunity. That
Is that him wanting to go for it? Then?
Yeah, yeah. Fisk runs for mayor.
Well, okay, that's it. I don't think there's another one. No, that's
No, I
it.
think
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. Let's talk about the finale first before we talk about the series. I'm going to be honest. I thought it was a weak ending. If I'm
I'd
being
agree.
brutally honest,
I
I
agree.
think it was really weak. Because I just thought like the whole. It was the. Do you know what it was? It was the Kingpin fight. Fight.
Well, yeah, there wasn't a fight. That was the whole annoying, frustrating thing about it. Like, the whole point and the cool thing about Kingpin is just how strong and resilient he is. He's like a juggernaut. So I thought it was really cool how she shared her power with her family. I thought that was really cool, and I liked that. And I thought maybe, together they would help take down Fisk. But yeah, she just like touched him and just instantly ended the fight, which was just super underwhelming.
I'm surprised that's not a meme yet, by the way. Just touch him and you'll beat Kingpin. I don't know. Just.
But then the other thing is just like there was no consequence for all of her actions either. Like everyone made it out like absolutely fine and healthy. Like, they weren't even injured at all whatsoever. And it just, I don't know, it just felt super low staked. Especially with how cocky and just like careless Maya has been throughout the entire series. There was just no consequence to it.
I just feel like Marvel sometimes. I feel like they had a great opportunity when they started off in Endgame with Iron Man dying, and all that. I felt like, ooh, this could be quite a good emotional era we might be able to move into now, where like they might start to have stakes going on, where people start to die, like heroes and people we care about are all going to start dying properly. Like I know we've had it in other instances before as well, but like I just feel like we've just had the typical. I'm going to call it a Disney ending. Like that was a Disney ending, not a Marvel ending for me. That was like let's just make it all happily ever after, and everybody feels good, and we got a win. And it's just like, no, this is. I don't know. I'm so frustrated. Like, because Kingpin is supposed to be so villainous, so powerful. And she literally put her hands on his chest and then his head, and then he's beat. There we go, job done.
Yeah, I'm curious what that actually did to him. Like, if it's partially healed, like his trauma or something, could this sort of affect his mentality of why he's running for mayor of, like, New York or whatever? Does he, in his, like, twisted way, think he's doing it for the good of the people and stuff, even though he's probably still going to do some, like, pretty dark and brutal things? So I'm interested in that, and I'm guessing this is going to probably be a story point for Daredevil. going forward. I'm guessing that's where we're going to continue this story.
It's just, but isn't it just annoying that you got Daredevil who goes up against him and really struggles, right? And obviously, you know, ends up being a kind of a stalemate really in the end. But no. But Maya goes up against him, touches him once, and it's like, yeah, you go, yeah, I win.
I mean, I get it. It was the whole point of like this episode and story. I guess it was all about healing. So it was like her trying to heal him, but at the same point, like that's not what I wanted from this series. Or
no, because I go back to the point I made very early on, and I think I said it in the episode as well about this was supposed to be a mature series, right?
Yeah.
It was aimed that way, so I'm expecting, when I say that, I'm expecting it to be quite gory, and it was. There were bits that were gory, but I felt like this bit here should have been Fisk doing what Fisk does and just...
Yeah, I'm surprised we did not see Fisk, like, smashing in, like, someone's face, like, that she cared about, like...
That's
I feel like
where I would have liked it to have gone, like you said, taking out one of her family.
Yeah, I think, like, that's the big issue I have. It was just... She was so reckless and careless through the entire season, and there was just no consequences whatsoever. And it was just, like, a super happy ending. Like... so many questionable things. It was like what I mentioned earlier, like the guy had an RPG pointed and then he spots the guy aiming a gun at him, and instead of shooting him, dodging it, moving, doing anything, he instead puts the RPG down and goes, huh? And then gets shot in the head. It's just like, what?
Like,
Are you kidding me?
He's carrying an RPG, the other guy's carrying a pistol, for God's sake. Yeah, you would literally point the RPG, wouldn't you, at him and go, all right, bam.
Yeah, it's like, well, if you're going to go down, at least take someone down with you. Instead, he just decides to put down the RPG and just, like, goes gormless, like, huh, what's that?
And then the other guy sees an explosion go off and go, oh, fireworks! It's like, no, I'm sorry. An explosion would also be very different in noise. An RPG explosion compared to a firework is a very distinctive difference.
Possibly, but I can shrug that one off, okay? But the rest of it beforehand was just super dumb. I think I'm just pissed off because it had so much potential, and again, like, this is my issue with the MCU. Like, recently, a lot of things have potential, but they just fumble it somehow. They have, I think it feels like they have so many different ideas that they want to do, and instead of doing one of them well, they try and just like fumble all of them together and then just never actually get any of those points out done well. Like, I see they were heavily trying to do like the cultural side of like the Native American sort of heritage and all that sort of stuff, which was cool. And then they also wanted to do like Fisk and all of that stuff. Then they wanted to do like Maya's sort of like redemption and healing.
Yeah.
But then I feel like none of those storylines like were done really well. Like they had a bit of each, and they just kind of fumbled all together, and it didn't really have a satisfying conclusion to any of those points, really. Or any of them didn't really feel deserved.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, like Miss Marvel series is a little bit like that. It felt rushed.
Yeah, exactly. Like
the end.
In that one, they were trying to do the cultural stuff about, you know, all the historical stuff with I can't remember what the event's called, but yeah, they were focusing a lot on that, which was cool, but then they just neglected the entire, like, you know,
the actual the fantasy
the
part
DEO
was the hero part of it all.
Yeah, it was like the DEO stuff. I think that was what the group's called, like damage control or whatever. Like, they teased that storyline, and then, like, it was just the last episode where they did that, and it was just like, oh.
Honestly, mate, Echo, genuine, I know I made a few jokes about Vin Diesel in it, alright, saying family. It felt like it was like, we won because family. Like, it's like, really? It's turned into Fast and Furious. It's actually turned into Fast and Furious. Like, family is the reason we won this. Like, are you serious? Like... Anyway, right. Series, scale of 1 to 10, where are you going?
What did I give Secret Invasion?
You gave it a 5.
And what did we say was a 5?
A 5 was meh. We'll probably forget the show exists within a few months.
Okay, what was a 6?
It was okay. It had its ups and downs, but nothing was very memorable.
I'm kind of stuck between a 5 and a 6 right now. it's kind of like a high 5, low 6. I don't know. I'll say it's a. I'm gonna say it's a 5. In fact,
Okay. Are you sure? Final answer.
the only redeeming parts for it was Fisk, which was good throughout, and then just flopped at the end, and Daredevil at the beginning. Like those were the only 2 good points in this like series. I feel. Is that enough to bring it up to a 6? I'm not sure.
It's up to you, mate. I don't know. It wouldn't be for me, but
I'm gonna have to go with a 5. I think overall, I think they fumbled the story, and yeah, I don't think I enjoyed it as much as I wanted to. I had a lot of hope in the direction they went, and I feel like they just fumbled it. So yeah, I'll go with a 5. What about you?
yeah. Well, I've already put mine in, mate. It's a 5 for me. I just think. I don't know. Do you know? I was even nearly going to put a 4.
Oh really?
Yeah, mate. Do you know what? I sit there because we put us a 4. We found this show boring, did not enjoy it, and I actually could sit there and go, I nearly did think, actually, did I enjoy anything? And when you mentioned Kingpin, I was like, yes, I did enjoy the Kingpin moments. I actually did. Like, for example, the strongest episode in this 5-episode thing was episode 4.
Yeah,
the last episode was
definitely
actually a very good episode. Like, genuinely a very good episode. Really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And that's maybe where it's probably bumped it all up because of that one episode, maybe.
I feel like that's the thing, though. It's what we were saying about, juggling the different storylines. Like, that was the sort of Kingpin and crime storyline, which is what we were excited for. And it showed as, like, the best episode for us. Everything else tried to focus on the other stuff, which was kind of, like, not done
Do you know
as
what's
well.
really annoyed me more than anything else?
What's
Is
that?
the trailer lied to us, mate. The trailer actually lied to us, because if I think back to when we and you watched the trailer before Christmas, I remember we reacted to it and we were like, yes, this looks good. Like, because it looked like there was
It
fighting
felt like it
going
was
on,
like,
there was
yeah,
crazy stuff
from the
happening.
trailer, it seemed like everything was going to be like episode 4. Like, it was heavily focused on the Kingpin side of things and like
Yeah.
the criminal underworld sort of stuff. I
So I
think.
think it lied to us. I'm going down. Anyway, maybe we're being harsh. Let us know, everybody, like what are your thoughts on it in the comments. But yeah, it's a 5 for me. Like I just think, it was. Yeah, I am hoping Marvel are not just ignoring what fans are saying, because actually I'm looking now at what other people are saying on the internet, and it's similar stuff. Not all. Some people are saying, no, it was really good, blah. And that's fine. I genuinely do hope people enjoyed this. I do. I wouldn't wish it to, like, I hope people hated it as well, but I hope people genuinely found enjoyment in it. But I felt like it was rushed. They could have had more episodes and done it that way, or made it a movie and just.
I feel like they should have just made it a movie at this point. Like, how much time did we wait? Oh, that's the other thing I forgot to complain about, was just how much of the
recaps.
episodes and story was
Recaps.
wasted through recaps and openings and all that sort of stuff. Like, even this
and
episode,
dragging
we
out
probably wasted,
moments, so dragging out, like having music playing on for like a minute and a half of them just on a motorbike or walking. And it's
Yeah,
like,
true.
Really? Like, I get the point at that point. I don't need that long to get that. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
She's thinking, or she's preparing herself, or what. I get that. Like, you do that sort of stuff that I feel in a movie. That's when you do that sort of stuff in a movie, not in a TV series that's really short. But anyway, enough ranting from me now. I'm gonna just. I'm praying though that they do not do this with Daredevil. Daredevil, the series have been very good so far, so keep it the way it's been in the Daredevil.
Well, from what I've heard,
series,
they've ended up
please.
rewriting a lot of Daredevil already. So
Well, this is what worries me, mate. Like, I think I've moaned about this point I'm going to make again in another thing we've done, but Blade is a prime example that apparently, well, I mean, Christ, it should have been out this year, I think, originally, for a start. Secondly, the lead guy nearly quit because he was like, the script was that bad, and apparently whether the rumour's true, rumours said that there wasn't even a fight scene in the Blade movie. I was like, are you, what? Originally there wasn't going to be a fight scene in Blade. Are you joking? Like, it's called Blade. Are you kidding me? But anyway, yeah. So I genuinely hope that they're probably sitting around a table right now and thinking, okay, what is the future? Let's rewrite a few things, because whoever's been in charge of the writing for a lot of this stuff recently,
I think that's the problem. They don't have like a streamlined thing. They keep bringing in like all these different directors and different writers, and like let them write their own creative piece with like no sort of connectivity. Like, I understand if they want to do standalone stories, that's fine, but they need to be strongly written as well, and a lot of them have been a pretty big flop.
Yeah, what happened to... Because Kevin Feige used to be like, nah, unless I've seen it and signed it off, and I like, it would not happen. Do you know what I mean? He used to be so strong about that and say, no, it don't happen until I've seen it, and I'll sign the scripts off or whatever. But yeah,
I don't know.
It feels like someone's not keeping control of like what's going on.
It feels like they're taking the story in too wide of a direction. There's just too much going on, and there's just nothing connecting it at the moment. Because we've got so much stuff going on in space, we've got so much stuff going on Earth, which is like low level. Then we've got Avengers level stuff going on. There's like the whole magic stuff going on.
Yeah.
There's just so much going on different levels, and just none of it seems to be in any... There's also the multiverse stuff as well, and there's just like barely anything, like barely any direction it's going.
Yeah, and I miss stakes, mate. Like, I don't know if it's the Disney effect. Because I feel like they're doing it to Star Wars as well. Like, I feel like they're just trying to make happy endings. Stop making everything a happy ending.
I mean, I think it's fine. I think it's fine to have a happy ending, but you know, they do need to, have some sort of stake and consequence in things as well.
Because otherwise, we're all going to watch movies and go, well, we know it won't be. No one will die because it's Disney, so it'll be fine. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah. Anyway, right. That's my run over. I need to stop, otherwise I'll keep going for another hour. But yes, let us know what you all thought about it. I'm genuinely hoping people actually enjoyed it, and maybe you've got a different viewpoint. And I know we may have come across strong on that in the end there, but it's because we're passionate about the material. Like, it's... But hey.
Yeah, I had a lot of hope for the series. Like, I went in with no expectations. I originally had no interest in it whatsoever. I was just like, yeah, this is probably not one for me, because, I didn't really care much about the character of Echo. But then from the trailers, it turned me around. I was like, oh, this actually looks really good. It's got a lot of potential in where it goes.
Yeah.
And then what we got was just pretty disappointing. I've heard rumours that apparently they were thinking of just cutting the series completely. And it was like, they just ended up releasing it anyway. And I'm guessing I can see why now. Half of it just felt like recaps. Half of it was like flashbacks and stuff. And then just like what we got was just a tiny bit of the story, and it was kind of all over the place, which was, quite unsatisfying for me. So, I'm kind of gutted that it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Yeah.
Well, let us know what you thought, everybody, and we will see you for the next Marvel-related piece in the future. But let us know what you thought about it. Thanks for tuning in and being here on the journey. We'll see you next time, I suppose.
Indeed, we should have What If coming soon. Right. Cheers, guys. Bye.